Hello, so guys, today I'm going to show you how you can get the best graphics on your Xbox One. This works on all the Xbox One versions, so let's go. The first thing you want to do is you want to press on the home button and then go to the settings. Also guys, if you please can like and subscribe though, thank you so much. Now you want to go to general and you want to click on TV and display options. On display, go to resolution as first. I want to set this on the best one, so for me it's 4K, and if you only have like to 1080p or 14p, just set it on your max that your TV supports it. So my TV supports this. How can you check out which one your TV supports? Actually, go to here, 4K TV details, and here you can just check out which your TV supports and what doesn't it support and things like that. So let's go back. You can also go to videos, video modes. And on here, I suggest you guys to enable everything on here. So just enable everything so you get the best settings on your graphics, and it's gonna be the best thing. And also guys, if you have allow auto low latency modes, it's actually the best option that you can have, and also you will get the lowest latency, so it's gonna be a lot better for gaming and things like that. So let's go back. And now what you want to do is you want to go to Calibrate TV. On here it will give you some tips and things like that. First, like before you begin, plug your Xbox into your TV's HDMI 1. So let's do that right now. So guys, the first thing what you do is you get your TV remote and you just click on source. I want to make sure it is set on HDMI 1. So go ahead and connect your Xbox One with your HDMI 1 port on your TV, and you will also get a lot lower latency too, and it's gonna be a lot better actually. So let's go to the second option, and it says set the highest resolution that your TV supports. And like I said, and I just showed you guys, you can set it on 4K on your Xbox One, or you can just go to the menu options on your TV. Go to screen. Mine is in a little bit different language, but it doesn't really matter. I will translate everything. So let's go to here. And I have it set on sport right now, but I like it to set it on spell, and spell means games for my language. The reason why is because it's gonna have a lot lower latency, and like you see, the sharpness is a bit lower, and it's actually better that your sharpness is a bit lower, also your dynamics and things like that. So set it on games if you are playing games. But if you are like watching a movie, for example, just set it on cinema or same things like that. But I suggest you guys to not use a dynamic one, dynamic modes or things like that for gaming or watching a movie. Just set it on cinema or games. So let's go back. Make sure your room lighting is at normal levels. My room is pretty normal on lighting levels, but I think it's a pretty useless tip. So now let's go to the next one. Leave your TV on for 5 minutes to warm up. For most of the people, actually, they are gonna leave their TV for hours, but that's also a useless tip, I think, guys. So let's go to the next one. But before I go to the next one, I just want to show you a quick tip what you also can. So for the next method, we are going to advanced and video overscan. Also, I just set my resolution on 1080p. So let's go to here, advanced, video and overscan. On here guys, what you want to do is you want to go to color depth, and you want to set this on the best way possible. So if you only have about like 24 bits, just set it on 24. But if you have higher, just set it on like 36 or even higher. And now go to color space. And once you set this color space at PC RGB, it's gonna have a lot better graphics actually. So I'm gonna show you without using PC RGB. So let's see. So guys, like you see, I am on color space standard and it's actually recommended by Xbox One itself, but I don't really recommend that because it gives you like more a that graphic look, and let's make it more realistic. So now what we are gonna do is we are gonna change this to PC RGB right over there, and let's see the difference. Switch anyway. I don't think really that you can notice, but on my level, like on my screen, it will make a lot more, like it will make it a lot better actually on my graphics. The colors will be a lot more realistic on games settings or your Xbox, your whole Xbox itself. So I suggest you guys to try this one out and see for yourself if it gets better for you or not. On overscan border, if you want to add like a border, a edge border, you can go ahead and turn this one on or off. It all depends to you, but I like this to turn it off actually, guys. So let's go to Calibrate TV. Let's press next. On here, guys, on here, focus on dynamic contrast, black tone or shadow detail, turn that off. On color management or dynamic color, turn that also off. So go to menu, go back to screen, and on here, like you see, you can choose dynamic. I suggest you guys to not use this one. Like you see, everything is turned on like really hard actually. So just go ahead and use games. It's the best modus what you can get if you are gaming, for example, on Call of Duty or a competitive game. So let's go back. And now let's click on next. But before I do that, like you see, some TVs may have a delay between the controller input and display, known as input lag. If this is noticeable, check if your TV has a game mode options, and that's what I just showed you guys on the menu options and on screen. You can go ahead and add the game options, as spell means games, like I said. So don't forget that, guys, always. And what you also can do is you can go ahead and connect your controller itself a USB cable. So a USB cable, it can also be like a charger, like an Android charger USB cable that you have in your room. So like this one, let me show you guys. It doesn't really focus well. You can always connect this to your Xbox One and to your controller itself. Now on next, this is actually a really important setting what you need to do. For example, like you see, I can see a green border line on the edge of my screen. But if you don't see that, guys, if you don't see like a green screen on here, it means that the size of your TV is not done well. So you need to change the size of your TV. And how do you do that? Just click on size if you have that option, or just go to the menu and do it from there. So let's go and click on size. And now, once you see the green border, you want to stop it and you want to stick with that, and that will be your right side. On here, guys, it says that the brightness is one of the most important settings out here, but I don't really think that, because it all depends on the person itself. So if you like to set your brightness on really high, that's you. But if you don't like that and you set it on low, that's still you, and it all depends on you actually. So what you do is you go to the menu option, you go to screen, and you can just go ahead and change it if you want to. Just change it to higher or lower. I don't really like this that high, but I just let it on low, like this more, for example. And now let's go to the next one. And on here, what you want to do is you want to turn your menu. Just go to your menu again, go to screen again, and go to brightness. and you want to turn this on, all the way on. And then you want to turn it back off till you don't see the closed eyes anymore. So let's do that. If you don't see the closed eyes anymore, just leave it like this. And I can't really see it anymore. Let's see. And I'm just gonna keep it like this. So now you can just go ahead and press next again. And let's turn this thing off right now. So on here it just gives you a tip that if your brightness is too high, that it can give you like eye strains and things like that. But like I said, just keep your brightness at normal levels, or it just all depends on you. So let's go to the next step. On here you can also set your brightness up, but I'm gonna skip that because that's not really that important. On here, you want to make sure that you can see the right eye over there, like you see on my screen right now. And if you don't see that, your brightness may be a bit too dark. And now let's go to the next step. I actually showed you guys with the RGB modes, but now let's just skip that too. And now we are done actually, guys, and we are set on. So I just want to say, guys, if you still have problems, you can go ahead and join the ArrowFix community or club on Xbox One if you need more help or if you have questions. So thanks for watching, guys, and please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and take care of yourself, guys. Goodbye.